Hey, welcome to my quarantine project, remodeling our little red house. And this is the doorway that leads out to the kitchen. This is still in the living room, and that doorway had to be reinstated. It was totally unfinished. You can see that in the before picture. And while I was at it, I decided that I would continue on that piece of molding, continue on here. I had to put in a piece of three-quarter block ply there so that we could safely mount the TV on. So that's where the TV will go. There's a cabinet underneath. As you can see, it's unfinished. It has a fascia put on and a door, but we'll leave that as a big storage area. We've got, up in the bedroom, we've got suitcases which we can't put anywhere, so that would be a good place to store our suitcases. So done quite a bit of work, really pleased with today. Like I've said many times, sometimes you do an enormous amount of effort and can't really show much for it, but today I've done a good day's work, and this is the result. So unfortunately I do my videos at the end of the day, and the light is already beginning to fade. I think it's about 5 o'clock now, so we're close to sunset. But I did manage to slap a coat of primer on there. That's not the top coat. Some subs have been saying, oh, hope it will remain in white, but that's just primer so that I can see whatever I'm going to have to fill and sand and prep in order to do the top coat. But getting on quite well, and tomorrow I will get that door fixed up, and then we'll be moving out and into this area here. This is nothing to do on this. This is a mess now because I've got all my tools there and materials, but all of the cushions and everything are all done. I'll probably paint this and finish it, and maybe put some material here and cover it in, and make it match with the material that I'm going to get for this love seat. As you can see, the black just soaks up the light, and it just looks like a black hole. So this will be part of the next part of the project. This has become a trash shelf. It was never meant to be that way, but my wife has to have some places to put some things, and a lot of them have gone up there. Hence, everything that I've been doing so far, I've included extra storage space. There's a fair bit of storage space under the daybed there. I made another cabinet there, which is not finished. It has to be finished and fitted in, but that will be open. There's storage under the love seat, there's storage under the staircase, there's a tiny bit of storage in here in this little corner unit, and I may even go ahead and open up the base for this. I did start, when I built this, I did actually intend that this would be to have access to it for storage, long time storage of stuff that you're not really caring about whether it gets dusty or anything like that. But I started, but back then I only had hand tools, and so I didn't, and it got to be such a drag thinking about putting in three different access holes there and panel tops, that I gave up on that and moved on to things which were more in line with our needs for comfort. So, shelving, so that will be my project next, and putting in panel work onto this here, because at the moment this is only hardboard, which is a cheap. It was a cheap way of covering up the frame, but I'll cover that with plywood as we've done here. Look, this is all done in ply, but you can see there is a big difference between the 1/8 ply and going on to the hardboard, which goes up into the bedroom. Hardboard very quickly starts to show all of the cracks, which the plywood doesn't. So that's how far I've been, how far I've come I should say, and I'm looking forward to getting on and doing this part here and finishing that, of course. Thanks for looking in. This is a foreigner in the Philippines and my quarantine project. So still a lovely day outside. I'm saying the light is fading, but the light keeps going until we see the sunset, which happens over there. But anyway, that's in a little while. We've got maybe an hour. Bye for now.